gentlemen, welcome back to another TalkTruth Live Series. I'm your host, Shanique Davis, and this is Girl Connection. And as you can see on the screen, we have another girl with us. Her name is Mrs. Shadae Jackson-Codner. Almost mix up the names. And she is joining us for the second time. So, she's not a stranger. Know her, our friend, our family, and that's it. So please make her welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in. We are grateful for your support each and every night, and we are thankful for everything that you've been through with us. And you know what we've been through. So please remember to like and share the video. Say hi, don't be shy. Leave a comment so I can give you a shout out when I do the roll call. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay. So share the video, guys, and tag somebody. So Elliston is here. Thank you for coming. Rules of a Big Boss, Miss Floretta Lewis. Hello. By tonight's theme, we'll be talking about hurting people and how they hurt other people. Now, these are the questions that we need you to consider tonight. Shadae Jackson-Codner being our expert. We're going to ask you a few questions, and these are just for you to consider. All right? Ever wonder why hurting people hurt other people? Well, this has to do with your past experiences, certain beliefs, and of course, whatever truth you accept. That has to do with the reason why you might be hurting and why you might be hurting other persons. Now, Mrs. Codner is here to tell us more about hurt, what it entails, why hurt people, all of that. Don't be afraid to ask your questions. And we're only going to be here for half an hour tonight. So, big up on herself. I'm just gonna ask her to tell us a little bit more about herself, and then we'll get into the video. Tell us why you're here. Go ahead.
Okay, so good night, everyone. I am here tonight just to share some of what I've been through, and also I am a counselor by profession. So I actually help persons who are hurting, persons who have certain situations. So I just come on tonight to just share with someone, to encourage someone that you might be hurting, but you can come out, you can talk, and you can find healing and restoration in Christ.
Amen. Amen. We just feel a praise coming on. Amen. And hurt is something that we will never get away from. The president get hurt, president of USA get hurt, near you get hurt, the prime minister get hurt, all of we feel hurt. None of us are exempt from hurt. And my first question to you, based on tonight's theme, is what is it that, why is it that hurting people hurt other people? Like, you know, we're looking at girl connection tonight. I mean, say, you can't just be a big girl and just suck it up, like, just hold it. You get me? Why is it that hurting people have to hurt other people?
Okay, so why hurting people hurt others is because they don't know how to deal with the hurt. And because sometimes it might be self-esteem issues, it might be just someone discouraging you, and because you don't know how to handle it, you find other ways where you just take it out on somebody else, because it's easier to take it out on somebody else than to really think about it and just say, all right, make a brush off. But no, it's easier to just tell somebody piece of your mind, to just clear your mind, because that helps you a little better. Or it also entails, um it's just that sometimes you can't really process what is happening, so it causes you to just hurt somebody else, because the pain then spills over on somebody else, so you don't keep it into yourself alone. And sometimes you do it consciously or sometimes unconsciously, so therefore it might you might react to somebody a certain way, which you don't know because of the pain why you react this way. So
Mm,
that's why.
thank you. Well said. Well said. And something else that I wanted to just for the viewers, hurt though, it's very painful. And I think that it consists of a world of issues, some that we shouldn't even have in the first place. We see something and we can't stand it and we just hurt completely. Somebody said something, we're hurt. Somebody did something to somebody else and we're hurt. What are some of the ways in which hurt people hurt other people?
All right, some ways that hurt people hurt others. Um, by simple, um, somebody say something to you and they did not say it in a certain way, but because you already have a perspective that everybody comes with the same type of thing, then you shout or you react a certain way, which the person did not come to you that way. Or sometimes you yourself just, you see something happening and it just triggers you off and you just cuss a word or you just tell somebody say me not unite with you today and something say you throw off people even though people are there for you. Another way that hurting people hurt others is that they do violence. So they either beat you up or something. Some persons take on alcohol. So they use alcohol to suppress the hurt that they're feeling. And when they take on the alcohol, they affect others that are in their surrounding, you know. And some of them just um see somebody and just, just act out or just do something to them because of what they're feeling. So they
Yeah.
hurt people in many different ways, and persons in church as well, they do hurt others. They see somebody and they see you do something and then just, they just come to correct you, but not knowing that because of the hurt that they had experienced, they're doing it harshly towards another brethren.
Take time, talk. No take time. You know, and them black man is taking time. What you were talking about her though is bringing up a whole lot of things for me. I remember, parents separated. I was hurt. My mother used to do a lot of things. Well, she took it out on me because she heard because my father and her were no longer together. She hurt, so she just threw everything on me. She hurt.
Yes.
You have children in school who are carrying hurt and then blast out on other
Let me
children.
tell you, I know that quite well.
Workplace hurt, the boss says something and it kick we off from 8:30 in the morning and we say, yo, no work can keep to them and not do nothing because me hurt.
Hurt.
Viewers, you can relate. Tell us about your hurt in the comments. And of course, for those who are just joining, we have a counselor by profession. I'm just saying, not me, her counselor, right? She's here to give us some advice on how to deal with hurt. And sometimes hurt can be a bad habit too. And we
Yes.
want to or a cycle, and we want to mash it up.
Yes.
In your profession, madam, how are some of the ways that you treat hurt on a daily basis based on who come to you?
Well, most most persons that do come to me are young people. So the younger ones.
Okay.
What I do is that I give them some activities to cause them to just think about their reaction to certain things. Or I would also just find ways of asking certain questions to see if I can, you know, get some grounds or to get a way for them to understand what they're doing. So therefore they can stop doing what they're doing. Because you can't tell them what to do, but you have to help them to find what to do. You have to help them to think about what I can do to fix the situation. So
Yeah.
things like those. So some activities that cause them to think, show them some pictures that brings up some past so it helps them to understand, or some pictures of happy things. And when they show them some pictures of happy things, they can find things that's in their life that make them happy, that helps them to come around to, trying to create this happiness in their life and this joy in their life that, that was suppressed because of the hurting situations.
Yeah. Hurt is one of the most difficult things to handle, don't it? Like, how I know that we're all human beings, and even sometimes for me, I want to just hurt. You understand? Like just feel all of the feels and be done with it. How do you maintain the frame of mind, or how are you mindful of not hurting people? You know, say you feel away and somebody will hurt you, ask you to help them with something, and you say, I don't even know why I do this, you know. I just I gonna do it. You understand? Like how are you mindful of not, because sometimes you can hurt people and not even know
That you're
how you
hurting them.
how you come back from hurt. I don't want to hurt people, but I hurt them. How you come back from that?
Well, I can share from my experience where, um, not knowingly that I was hurting somebody, um, what happened was that when the person told me what I did and so forth, I tried to um, think twice before I say something, or I think twice before I do something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think about it, so I don't just go ahead and just do something right off the bat, because sometimes you can really cause this person to just give up on themselves and give up on life. So
Yeah.
I then think twice, but also when I think twice, I do apologize, because you have to first apologize for what you have done. You can't just say, all right, me do it and it done. No. You have to say something to the person. You have to apologize to the person. You have to realize what you have done and say that you're sorry. And when you say that you're sorry, then you also seek God. You just say, God, forgive me for what me do. Because you can't just ask the person alone. You have to also ask God to help you to forgive yourself. Because sometimes when you hurt somebody, you yourself don't forgive yourself because of what you have done. So you have to first seek God and ask God to help you, and then try to fix the situation that was them, or came up because of your hurt and you hurt somebody else.
Well said. That's why you're the counselor now. That's why you're the counselor. I'm just saying. But we're just gonna pause to see what the viewers are saying. I'm hoping you can read the comments. Um I think this is your husband, not sure. Say good evening, everyone. Good night, guys. Thank you for coming back, Shade. Somebody remembers you. Hurting people.
This is Huzzy. Yeah.
Okay. Blessed night, everyone. Hi, Shanique. Hi, Leandra. As long as blood flows through your vein, you will experience hurt. Down to the
That's so
dog, them
true.
hurt. You think so when they
That's
stone
so
you,
true.
them hurt.
True.
Offense too. The offense caused the offended to become an offender.
True.
Mm. Some persons use sex to cover their hurt.
Yes, 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 yes.
Wow.
They so this is the part that so this is the addiction. So it causes persons to become addicted to many different things. So it's not just alcoholic addiction, but some persons become addicted to even pornography. Some persons become addicted to sexual intercourse. Some persons get attached to you know they start cutting themselves, they start doing certain things to themselves, they try to commit suicide, they do all sort of things. So this is what happens at this point in time, so they become addicted to many different things.
Wow. So Shamik is agreeing. She says, true, Kemar. Auntie Nikisha said, crying is a part of hurting too.
Yes.
Yes, me a big people, but me bad. Hello, ladies. Hurt people love isolation. Like Shamik. Why don't leave me
Hmm.
alone? Oh my
This
God.
is so true.
Why do you think hurt people isolate themselves though? Is it like a guard, like I'm protecting me, or is it that they think they're protecting other people?
Protecting themselves. Most times it's protecting themselves from being hurt again. I can attest to being an isolated person. I tend to isolate. I do that very well. So I
Mhm.
keep myself to myself. I lock myself in my house. When I was a teenager, I used to lock myself in the house every day. Nobody would know I'm home. Only persons who know that I'm there would know that I'm there because I tend to, just lock myself away from the entire world. No one see nobody. No one hear from nobody. Just persons who I am close to. Those are the persons who I normally let into my circle because my circle is very small. So persons that are hurt, they do isolate themselves to help themselves heal, and also to help the person that might come in their way where they might just hurt them back. So they try to just isolate themselves so they don't hurt somebody else. So that's both ways.
That hurt back thing brings one word to mind: spiteful.
Mhm.
Hurt people hurting others. Okay, so it's a projection of how they feel within themselves
Yes.
that they project on other people.
Yes,
I
that's
get,
true.
I get you, Mr. Codner. This was projected onto me, and I am going to project it on some. You see, at the same spiteful
Yes.
thing, you bite me, me bite you back. um, Managers, supervisors experience poor relationship with parents, in turn treat their team from the mindset of that hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And anything we don't treat, we repeat.
Yes.
Yes, because I have heard the saying, hurt people hurt people. So
Yes.
some agreement is going on in the discussions. Shanique says yes, isolation or excess crowd to avoid concentrating on the hurt they are experiencing. Yeah, I used to think I'm protecting people by locking myself in the house. Like my friend said, if I go outside and say something random, somebody is going to be hurt, and I'm going to have to apologize. I can't bother with that. So great conversation. Yes, I like the reminder that we must ask God to forgive us as we ask for forgiveness from the ones we hurt. So true. Isolation separates them from any further situations that may cause further hurt. Self defense mechanism, and
It is.
that wall that we build up, it
Yes.
eventually hurts us, it hurts nobody but us. And that's why we have a counselor here. Too many hurt people are hurting others. Too many people are bleeding on those who never cut them in the first place.
Mhm.
One last comment and then I'll let you do your thing. Yeah, man, she isolate. Good thing I am extroverted, so drag her out most that. Yes, amen. And I know that a lot of the introverted wives have extroverted husbands, because my husband not like when me they behind the curtain, my safe space. But that's why we have a counselor here, and I know that a lot of you all can relate to hurt. Hurt. Do you think, Miss Codner?
Yes. So as I was saying, because of all that is happening in their space, they tend to just, hurt somebody else because that's how they can handle. That's their mechanism of handling certain situations. But there are many ways to help yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, find something that you like. Listen to music that soothes you, or music that uplifts you. So something like uh, for example, a Bob Marley, because many persons listen to Bob Marley for upliftment because of the type of songs that he does portray. Some persons use exercise, to try to uplift them. I'm not saying that this all of these work for everybody. No. Some persons will have to get counseling. Some persons have to seek counseling, and some persons have to talk about it, because when once they keep it inside, it's bottled up inside, and then there's nothing that can be healed. If you're not comfortable going to your pastor, you can go to a trained counselor, because there are many trained counselors out there that can help you in certain situations. You even have scriptures to uplift you. You have a lot of scriptures in the Bible that you can use when you're in that space or you're in that downtime, because a lot of the things that we're going through now, they have experienced them before. So you can use some of those scriptures to help back you, or to help to uplift you in everything that you're going through. And as I said, that it sometimes it's unconsciously, so you don't realize that you're hurting people. But when somebody says to you, I felt offended by what you have done, you then ask for forgiveness, because sometimes you don't really readily know that you are offending somebody,
Mhm.
you know. And my past experiences, there are a lot. They are not few. There are a lot, and it caused me to then isolate myself from a lot of people, because I just felt that I have no reason to trust anybody, because I really had a real trust issue because of certain things that I experienced. I then just keep myself to myself and say, all right, may not trust nobody, and may I keep it inside, and may I keep it inside. And you know um when I was going to school to become a counselor, that's when I actually overcame some of those issues, through, because I was doing pastoral counseling, and they brought up certain things about your past experience that can hinder you. And that's when I really seeked God in this situation, to say, God, I need your help. I need to know how to overcome this pain that I'm experiencing. So you really have to just ask God. You have to really seek God. You can't just say, all right, today I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be a very good person. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna hurt nobody. You don't know what can trigger you. And there are many things that triggers persons, because sometimes somebody might come with the same situation like what you are going through, and they says one something that seem as very similar as your thing, and that just trigger you off, and you just gone on, you just start reacting or acting out what you have experienced. So you have to first seek healing for yourself. You have to seek healing for yourself, because they always say that a wounded healer, somebody can be a wounded healer. So persons who have been wounded can become healers in what they do. But you have to first seek healing for yourself, because if you don't heal yourself, you will hurt others, and you will bring your situation into the room with somebody else that is experiencing it, and you just throw them off track. So they stay in the situation, they stay in the hurt, because you did not help them. And that's why I mentioned that, with us being church people, with us being members in the church, we have to really seek healing, because when you're inviting somebody to church, when you're welcoming somebody into the church, they have to feel please they have to feel like I'm a part of something. So therefore, if you're hurting, you will tend to give them a off. So you'll tend to push them back, because it's all right. Can't I don't really feel welcome. So I will stay out because I don't feel welcome. So you have to heal yourself. So therefore, you can become it can easily welcome somebody in your circle. You can easily welcome somebody in the church, because I went through this situation and I understand, and I can help you to overcome this situation.
That is profound. One thing that will you actually answer the question I was about to ask you. How can wounded people help other people who are also wounded? One thing that I've found to be very effective for me when I'm hurting is to actually return a good favor. Sometimes people are not hurting you intentionally, and when you
Mm-hmm.
hurt, you interpret it your way, and then they think,
Yes.
oh, it's nothing. And you giving off all this hurt, all this negative attitude and energy can really distort a relationship. So I
Yes.
try my best. I have to talk to myself. Shanique, don't do the same thing. Don't be like that. You're bigger than this. And a lot of the times I'm wrong. So if we could all try, at least try our best to see things differently,
Yeah.
then we would react differently. Because a lot of the times I think that some people that I love the most are hurting me, but they're not doing it intentionally. So when I show them God's heart, which is the love that God has given to me, I am able to counteract whatever it is that I would have done otherwise. Just saying.
It's not easy though. You have to really
Listen up.
talk to yourself. I say, self,
Talk to myself.
I can do this. I will do this. Even though sometimes you have to bite, you have to hit your side, you have to, bite the tongue, and you have to just whisper a prayer or sit on the spot.
Take
Sometimes it's
deep
hard.
breaths.
Take deep breaths, yes, but you have to do that. So therefore, you don't. Because really and truly, sometimes they don't. They really don't know. They really don't know because some of them don't know any other way to deal with the issue either. So they really don't know. So you have
Yes.
to just be the bigger one and say, all right,
Let
I
bygone
am going to
be
do something
bygone.
different. Yes,
All right.
indeed.
I see a lot of comments. Did not neglect nobody this week. Oh, give me a second. I think this was the last one. Um, so Pastor Byfield made it. Hey, how you doing? Big up yourself. Yes, exercise, talk about it, listen to music, use scriptures to help uplift you, and get counseling. Yes, that's why Shadae is here. She can give you counseling. Identify the root cause. Y'all need to hire her. I smell hurt on this feed. Is it childhood dramas? Everything, every single thing. At Shami, that is the main thing. Identifying the root cause for real. Heartbreak, victim of sexual or any form of abuse. And Kadian spoke about that on Tuesday night. You all can go back and watch it. Insecurities too. Lord Jesus. Yes, get help, address the wound. Get it addressed, like dress.
Yes,
You need a crowd to help overcome hurt. Sometimes it's just one per. Oh, you don't need a crowd.
yeah.
That's what. Okay, okay. You don't need no crowd. We don't need no crowd.
Mm-mm.
A good friend, perhaps, yeah. But everybody doesn't need to be on your side. Miscommunication can lead to hurt when the other party may be clueless as to what you interpret.
Yes, yes,
Dang.
indeed.
Yes, mighty. Now, I want to ask you one last thing. With all your counseling experience, and I'm sure you have a lot, whatever hurt came in, whatever relationships you were in, family, friendship, whatever it was, all of that you've seen, even on the news, what is that one piece of advice that you would want people to know that they can use to help them combat hurt?
Okay. Trust and try God. You can't do anything without God. Nothing at all. Nothing. And He gives you that peace that you need. He gives you that comfort that you need. He puts people in your life for that purpose because we are His hands and feet. So He puts people in your life for that reason. Get help from those persons who are in your life that can help you.
Mm,
Don't think so because if them know my business, the whole world or know my business, you don't know. He puts people in your life for a reason, right?
mm,
And when you trust God and you try God and you give the person and you tell somebody what you're experiencing, it can help you. It can help. Is when you keep things bottled up, is when you react to things. Is when you keep it all inside. Because you can keep it inside, and when you keep it inside and it just starts to overflow, like you're filling a cup.
Mm-hmm.
And when the cup full and it starts overflowing, that's what will happen. So seek help, seek God and seek help, because
Mm-hmm.
persons are there for a reason.
Yes.
Forget about all of the people that may hurt you. You have to forget about them. You can't keep them inside. Because when you keep them inside, oh my God, that's when you're really, it's like it's not just hurt anymore, but becomes hate. And you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to hate anybody, so you have to let them go. Let them go. Forget them. Let them go. Um, don't forget them in the sense of that you'll never talk to them again. But you know your boundaries now. Then you take the right boundaries now. But you still encourage them. You don't forget them and don't encourage them. Still say, I'm praying for you, even though them they hurt you. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you. Text them. Do a one text. You don't have to be not have to be continuous, but you can do a one text and at one day and say, I am still thinking about. I'm still praying for you.
Yeah. Makes sense. Make too much sense not to even try. We have three. I'm gonna take three last responses and then we are gonna close. Genesis wants to know, when did you decide that you wanted to counsel others? Was there something that pushed you?
Yes, 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 yes. Um, I decided that I wanted to become a counselor because um, it is something that I had been doing from I was younger, from I was in high school. I was a peer counselor in high school, and persons always felt comfortable coming to talk to me, and I did not know how to help them. And I was going through a lot of situations that I bottled up in as well. I kept things inside, and I realized that if I keep them inside, then I will not give anybody any space in my life. I will just keep isolating myself. So then I decided that I wanted to take this step. I was going to the Edna College at that point in time, and I decided that, you know, let me forget about that. Let me go into something that I really desire to be. I really have a place in my heart for persons who are hurting. So even though me that hurt, me that think of others who are hurt too. And that's what led me to go into counseling.
Wonderful. Pastor Byfield said the emotional aspect of a person is oftentimes overlooked because it can't be seen.
Yes,
Yes, some hurt may not get resolved, or you may be hurt too, or too hurt to comfort. Wow.
yes.
Yes, Owen, but it will eventually play out in your actions or how you respond to situations. Telling people your testimony should not be a medium to gossip on yourself.
Indeed.
Wow. And last comment, guys. Yes, that's right. When things bottle up and we internalize things, then the cap ends up exploding. Like Pepsi.
Yes.
Kind of like when you shake, Lord Jesus, we never ever see this. When you shake up a soda can and then open it, things burst out on people. And one thing that really came out to me when you were talking about the whole hurt aspect, I was saying to myself, when you said hold on to people, just imagine me weigh how much? 180? I don't even know. We need to get a scale. For example, I weigh 180 pounds and I have to carry my own weight, right? You weigh how much? 150. Me have to lift you up because me have you up. On top of all of the hurt where you already a carry for somebody else. So you carry 10 people and me have you. Me I carry how much people now? 11.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else when me pick up can look like it's a taxi service me around. Anybody else me pick up my vehicle loaded,
Yes.
right? And we know one pop down as children of God.
Yes.
That's the amount of weight. And you said we don't want the hurt to turn into hate. I just love that.
Hmm.
I love that. If you got copyright, love it. But that's it. Mr. Byfield, we're done, Should you share confidential information with your significant other? We want to leave that for the next live. Yes, I
Yes,
want to
we're
leave that for
coming
the next
back.
live. And we need Mr. Codner to give his point of view on that. So if I'm available Saturday, Saturday it is. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. It has been a great conversation. Um, I definitely want to ask Shade the 10 questions before she goes. You can ask someone you can hear. Okay, not get another. Okay. Definitely want to ask Shade the 10 questions. I think we asked those before, and then we will, but we definitely need to have a part two so we can answer Pastor Byfield's question because I want to know what is I mean I tell him nothing. A joke. Mr. Davis, I'm just joking. Like play. Okay, so time for the 10 questions with Shade. Ready, madam?
Yes, I am.
All right. First question, ma'am. If you could be an actress, who would it be and why?
If I could be an actress, who I would be? Um, I think I would be. Um, let me think. Well, let me think. Um, a Cecilia, that the actress that died the other day. Cecilia. I don't remember her surname. That old woman
See,
that died the other day. Yes, I really like those type of shows.
okay.
Um, I like persons who encourages also in
To
shows.
add the peak.
We can't manage. Why you manage him? What you doing? You don't
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes,
know. All right then. If you could be a fruit, what would it be?
a fruit. Um, I would be an apple.
Ooh, why?
Why? Tend to keep things inside.
Okay. Okay. I see. All right. Silence is my superpower. What's yours?
My superpower. Well, let me say singing is my superpower.
Mm-hmm.
I sing through everything. Like literally everything. So I'll be hurting and I'll just stay in the house and just sing one song or make up a song and just write it. Yeah, my superpower.
Okay, that's nice. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Yeah. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
Dang, I was hoping it would be blue. Okay, man.
I love blue too, but it's
Oh,
only I like royal blue. I love royal blue.
alright. Honey says your voice is a blessing. Can't manage him. Can't manage him. Favorite self-care tip.
Favorite self care tip. Forget about everything else. Brush off and just go on again.
All right. Good tip. Favorite hobby.
My favorite hobby is singing. I love to sing. I enjoy doing that. That's my
Miss
favorite
you.
hobby. Or just
God
driving
bless
out.
you.
Just come out of the house and just drive out with my husband. Just drive us somewhere far.
And just
That's
sing.
another hobby.
I hear
Yeah.
you. Favorite food or thing to cook.
Favorite food. I'm a chicken lover. Chicken any style. Any style chicken. And saltfish. I love my saltfish because my saltfish is my story. My saltfish is how I started talking. They gave me saltfish because I wasn't talking, and they gave me saltfish, and I started talking. And from then, yes, I know it's weird.
Oh, 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 when I'm fine, yeah. Selfish.
Yes.
Oh my God, my husband talk for food, so I guess it's very normal. It's very normal. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna ask you to take 30 seconds and sing us something, and then I'm gonna ask you something else. The
30
last question.
seconds. God made you special. God made you special for there. No one who's just like you. Special you are.
And for the final question, which is usually the hardest but the funniest results. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder who is still watching. Is Leandra here? Shanique there? Genesis? The accent challenge. Like, me don't know which accent to ask you. I'm gonna do American. That should be easy enough, right? Give us your best American accent.
And this
Go.
American accent. Hello, y'all. How are you doing today? I am just, encouraging you to just continue going up. Don't fall for anything. Just keep going.
Your husband said British. Drop a British for them. Cause that sound Texas a while ago. Genesis will be able to verify. Try British.
Try British.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of how to do the British. Hey, what's up, y'all? No, that's not. It's good. It's good to be on the show tonight.
We can't take it no more. No start keep singing on no matter with the accent thing. You say husband please. Why you stay so? Watch me on Saturday night. If you think you get way. Wait man.
I don't. He's not available for Saturday night though. But yeah.
Next week whenever. Don't think you get way. Don't listen to me no man. It's so British in a second. Okay. Well, very well. Very, very well played. I enjoyed it, and I hope that you all, got a chance to release the hurt that you might be feeling. I hope you got a good laugh. I hope you learned a lot. I'm gonna let our counselor for tonight just close us out with one more accent. Go try Nigerian this time. Hmm.
Nigerian. Ah, so I know their accent. Um, Let me think. What can I do? It's good to see you all. I don't think I got that right.
Oh, Phoebe! Somebody come collect me! Me
I don't think
done.
that's right.
Me done. Come on, man. I am done. Shanique said, bop, bop. Me done with you. Done with you for the night. This is it. But I hope that for everyone
One eighth
watching,
Chinese.
go
One
again.
eighth Chinese. Okay. Okay. One eighth Chinese. Okay.
All right. God bless you. Thank you. The man rough is it strong. Thank you. All right. So I hope that you all got a chance to, heal. I hope that this gave you a chance to heal a little from your hurt. Laugh some more. That gets rid of hurt too. Laugh about the hurt. Joke about it. Yeah? And just heal yourself. And remember everything that Shade said tonight. If you don't remember, watch back the replay, get a notebook, and write. Thank you all for tuning in. Shanique enjoyed herself. Mr. Codner, Lady D, Kemar Davis, Nikisha, Owen Byfield, even the silent viewers. I'm sure you all enjoyed yourself. Leandra Ricketts, Florida Lewis, Rules of a Big Boss, Everyone, I am certain you had a laugh tonight. Thank you all for joining us, for being part of the Talk Truth Series family. This is Girl Connection. Thank you, Shadae, for joining us tonight. We appreciate you for being online with us. Big up yourself. And thank you once again for being a part of the stream. You all remember to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us what you loved about tonight's segment. This is Talk Truth Series. Real talk, real people live. See you all in the next live. Good night.
Bye.